Moving now to the program, I would like to start and introduce the chairman of today's program, Mr. Nils Rosmuller. Nils is an energy and transportation scientist and applied professor for energy and transport safety at the Institute for Disaster Relief and Public Crisis Management in the Netherlands. Nils will talk about a tactical approach to hydrocarbon storage, firefighting in marine environments, a review of the Deer Park storage tank fire, which happened in Houston, and environmental impact and considerations. He will also moderate the first panel and guide you through the following program. Nils, if I can ask you to switch on your camera and take the stage. There it is. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Philip, for introducing me and my fellow speakers in this very interesting discussion regarding hydrocarbon firefighting, in particular for these large-scale hydrocarbon fires. My name is Nils Rosmuller. I'm a lecturer at the Netherlands Safety Institute, which is the organization that does research after firefighting, after disasters, and tries to develop education and courses for firefighters in the Netherlands. 2 years ago, we got this enormous fire in Houston, Texas, dealing with hydrocarbons in a bonfire in the Deer Park industrial area. And half a year later, so a year and a half ago, we got there with a small team of Dutch scientists, experts from the industry, experts from the government. We got to Houston to learn from how the firefighter suppression activities were developed there, dealing with this enormous fire. And what we learned was quite a lot, and we are really happy to share our lessons with you guys and women, in order we are better prepared in the future for these kind of bonfires. And therefore, I would like to thank the organization and the sponsors that we got the opportunity to share our lessons with you, and to bring these lessons with you in a really attractive way. We have two very well developed and evolved speakers in hydrocarbon firefighters. The first one is Richard Philbrick from Shell. He will introduce himself later on. And the second one is a close colleague of mine from the Netherlands, Arie Kleiweg. But before I introduce Richard, I would point your attention at the opportunity to post your questions in the chat, and I will read them. And once in a while, I will put a question from the chat, and I will pose them to, for example, Richard or Arie, in order to give them the opportunity to answer your questions. So that's for my part of the introduction. I would hand over the screen to Richard, and he will learn us his lessons from the Houston Deer Park bonfire from his perspective. So Richard, please go ahead.